Welcome, Taurus Gemini, to your end of the month reading for April. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. And let's see what's going on with you, my friends. Remember, this reading is for your sun, moon, or rising, and for, of course, the cross watchers as well, as energy is just energy and it fluctuates. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. Best message. As we're getting ready for this beautiful solar eclipse that's coming in Taurus. And happy birthday, Taurus and Gemini. Okay. Gonna have some kind of a deep emotional conversations and stuff going on in this during this eclipse area. It's going to actually bring out a lot of different kinds of emotions. Let's see what's going on. Going to make you want to stand your ground. So having these deep emotional conversations that I keep feeling coming through is definitely, oh my gosh, and it actually looks like a solar eclipse, doesn't it? Isn't that crazy? Crazy. But it actually looks more like a lunar eclipse, but that's fine. Whatever, it looks like an eclipse. But however it is, yes, during this eclipse time, it's talking about wanting to stand your ground for this deep emotional conversation that is going to want to take place at the end of the month. You might even feel a little flirty having this solar eclipse coming through, my friends, as it's really raising the vibrations and kind of bringing everything all over the place a little bit. So being a little flirty within the harmony. So bringing this harmonious conversation and really feeling like you're getting a more connected, that Taurian Venus energy coming through within that solar eclipse, really wanting to bring in love and compassion and deep emotions from a bigger basis, right? Having the rest and rejuvenation also wanting to come out. Your firm foundation is kind of upside down, but that's okay. I wouldn't think that that's going to be much of a, not going to make too much of a difference within this situation. I really wouldn't worry about it. Yes, it's going to feel like my finances are not exactly where they want to be. I don't feel like I'm really peaking and really feeling as stable as I want to be within a situation, but I do feel like having the deep connection within the situation is going to turn that right, you know what I'm saying? It's going to turn it right side up, because once you have this conversation, you're going to feel like you start peaking into that vitality and really wanting to bring that stabilization within the relationship back up to where it needs to be. There's going to be a lot of inspiring moments that is going to be happening and really bringing in certain kinds of dreams. It could be even a dreamy situation. Ooh, could be dealing with some kind of Pisces or Cancer, feeling that dreaminess coming through. Really feeling the victory within the situation for, with spiritual strength. Nice. And the last card is being able to choose wisely. So having this green here at the very end, I think is a very good thing, because it's going to show about, how your heart chakra is really going to start pinking as you really start becoming more inspired, really showing the spiritual strength within the situation as you're really resting and rejuvenating over here. But this connection is really bringing in this triumph and success the way you want it to be. So where you do feel like the firm foundation is a little topsy-turvy at this time, it's going to turn itself around. But you're really going to stand your ground for what you really feel. Or they're really going to stand their ground of how they feel. Maybe it's 2 and 1, because we do see the 2 coming together. So maybe this deep connection is saying, I have something that I want to say, but I want to stand my ground. And then they're going to turn around and do the same. So very beautiful. So it's really the giving and receiving of this communication. So it's definitely not going to be a one-sided conversation. That's for sure. Move these down a little. Whoever it, comes out first to say this, right, and start this, it's really going to take off like bat out of Hades over here, because it's going to really push you towards that person, and this person's really going to be pushing towards you. And it's really making a huge breakthrough of how you're going to see things and how things are really going to start becoming more relatable. So you're going to be right together where you need to be. So any issues that you were having of maybe not being able to be together, maybe they're too far away, maybe we had a little spat or something of this nature. However it is, it's really going to push you, yeah, together. You might even had somebody that was involved in the situation. Maybe they work too much with a Three of Pentacles, too much hard work. I don't get to see you. You work too much. You're hanging out with your friends too much and not giving enough to me. But it feels like whatever it is, and if that's on that firm foundation upside down. So whatever it was, it made you feel like you're the third wheel within the situation. You're not going to feel like that anymore, right? You're going to feel like you're supposed to be exactly where you are, and you're really going to stand your ground for it. Yeah, see, really stand your ground for what is right. Really bringing this communication up. Really, and a lot of text messages going on about the situation. So it could be a lot of texting, a lot of talking, however you want to see the communication. But the thing I do like about it is really bringing back the love. And with the eclipse, you often have this faded feeling about this person, right? I'm telling you, it looks like an eclipse is so crazy. But so it could actually bring in this lovely gift of communication and really find that you're sharing something wonderful within each other and really expressing this love through the harmony. Yeah. So, eclipses can bring out all kinds of emotions. It might even feel a little tiring, a little overwhelming, right? Because it's bringing out all the places where you felt like maybe you were left behind or, emotionally distraught about a situation. But now you can bring that back and let them know this is how I feel and this is what I want, without having any kind of discrepancies or holding back within the situation. Because when you're defending yourself, you're defending your right for your love, and for the joy and the happiness of what you really want, right? You want the happiness. You want them to understand how you feel. And right now, it just feels like you feel a little lonely. I'm feeling lonely while you're over here. I don't feel like we're communicating on the right note, or I'm tired of fighting, or however the situation is, my friends. But Venus's connection is a very great connection. So it inspires the romance and really brings in higher vibrations when it comes to love. So you're really going to be feeling, yeah, like you're sparking the right area. Some of you might even, wow, be getting married. This might even spark a closer connection, a commitment. Could be promise rings, engagements going on. This could bring, yeah, definitely. Could inspire you to get married, really bringing in the Wheel of Fortune. And they might even be coming to you and saying, hey, you know what? I'm tired of us being away. I'm tired of us not being able to, to be on the same page all the time. All I want is you. Will you marry me? Oh, yeah. And yeah. So it's a lot of good luck this month. Within the love area, and this is something you can patiently plan within your love. So there is a lot of planning. I'm telling you, you guys are getting married. Somebody is going to get married, and here it is. And then for some of you, it's just this reconciliation to say, I promise to you that I will be more committed to this relationship. Let's patiently plan on how we're going to keep ourselves together, keep ourselves more connected. So very beautiful. Standing your ground for love. That's really what this is. Or they're standing their ground for you. However you want to see that. But I do feel like this is the fated thing. This is something that needs to happen. It's got the Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant on it. So it does feel like whatever this is, it could definitely be some kind of soulmate connection. It feels like you already know this. You know that things need to go certain ways. You know this is the right thing to do. You can feel it. You know it. Your intuition says this is how it has to be. It's crazy because these are all coming out on top of this spiritual strength. because spiritually you know what the situation is. You know what's right and you know what feels good. This person is right and they do make you feel good. It's a feel good feeling and you do the same to them. Wow, just a beautiful reading, you guys. I love it. And yes, it is. It's sunny and it's warm. And it's just a warm feeling. Full of blessings, full of sunshine, full of everything that you need. And it's like you just know. Wow. You guys could be dealing with a Gemini, a Taurus, Capricorn, Sagittarius. Okay. Or a Cancer. Okay, my friends. Beautiful reading. And at the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. Okay. That's that emotional connection again, right? Knowing where your emotions are and knowing what you want. And keeping your heart open. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.